And I think another interesting thing is, I mean, you always see Anki being brought up when it comes to Japanese learning, and I mean you've done Anki as well, but so I guess kind of going along those lines, what would you say your experience with Anki has been throughout your experience learning Japanese?
If I didn't have Anki, I never would have gotten anywhere near where I was. In those 2-3 years that I was going hard, the 2 years I was going really hard, I most of my time was spent, at least half of it was on Anki. So, doing kanji on Anki. I was doing RTK at the time and doing vocabulary. And what I did is I actually took every single example sentence from the grammar dictionaries and I put them into an Anki deck, and I was using those to go through every single one. So I was spending 2 to 3 hours a day on Anki.
I think there's like a deck on it.
I think it was just the first and maybe the second book that I put in there. It took a long time to make the deck, and I lost it. I don't know what happened to it.
Oh,
man.
no.
What a waste. Oh, my God. So that was huge. Like, Anki was a huge factor. And I think for, like, someone starting out, it's basically a requirement nowadays, or something similar to it. Like, having SRS is just too powerful of a tool to, like, sleep on. After you get to like a more advanced level, I feel like it can start to become somewhat of an impediment depending on how much time you have. So like if you have a ton of free time, great, keep doing it. If you only have like 2 hours a day, for example, to study, and you have a choice between, at a high level, right? And you have a choice between reading for 2 hours and doing Anki for 2 hours, I feel like, I'm not 100% on this yet, but I'm more and more, especially the past year or so, I've been starting to feel like you'd be better off spending those 2 hours reading than catching up on your Anki cards at a higher level, right? For someone who's just starting out or is in their first year or something, keep grinding the Anki. It's useful.